And once again, a very good morning to everyone, and gratitude for Mallika ji. So, okay, to begin with, let me ask you something. Now, how many of you checked your phone within 5 minutes of waking up today? So, you can definitely tell me with the show of your hands. And how many of you said yes to something this week that you really wanted to say no to? And how many of you went to bed last night with your mind still racing about something someone said to you, let's say 3 days ago? Things keep on, going in our mind. So if you're nodding right now, you're not alone, because today we are going to talk about something that's quietly slipping through our fingers like sand, something we desperately need but rarely prioritize. Today, we are talking about protecting your peace every day. And as Mallika ji said a little while ago, my peace is my priority. Now, this is something not only just need to be said, but to be realized, to actually follow it every day. Because your peace is sacred. So I would say guard it like a temple. So very important in our lives. Think about it. We lock our homes, we password protect our phones, we put our jewelry in lockers, but our peace, we leave that door wide open for anyone to walk in and mess up. Let me just help you imagine something. Let's say it's 11 p.m. Priya has finally gotten her toddler to sleep after an exhausting day. She sits down with a cup of chai, ready for those precious 15 minutes of silence. And then, ping, the society WhatsApp group explodes. Who parked at my spot? The watchman is useless. Why is nobody responding? And before she knows it, she's typed 3 paragraphs defending the watchman. Her heart is racing, and a precious piece gone out of the window. Handed over to people who'll forget this conversation by morning. And here's the truth nobody tells you: peace doesn't leak because of big tragedies, it leaks through the tiny holes we don't even notice, through over explaining, over giving, and even overreacting. So let's get down to over explaining first. So, why do we do this, especially as women? Sorry, I can't come to your party because my mom-in-law is visiting and I have to cook. And I haven't been feeling well, and actually I have to work on Monday. Stop. I can't make it, but thank you for thinking of me. That's it. And that's the complete sentence. You don't owe anyone a 500 word essay defending your choices. Let me tell you about Vikram. He's a 35-year-old professional who loves his Sunday mornings. But every Sunday, his friends message, Bro, football at 7 a.m. He hates morning football because he's not a morning person. But he goes anyway because saying no feels uncomfortable. Until one Sunday, he simply replied, Not today, guys. Enjoy. And you know what happened? The earth kept spinning, his friends played football, and Vikram had his peaceful Sunday with his coffee and newspaper. And that's the thing. Your no is not a natural disaster. People will survive it. And overgiving? This one's for the women who are listening and nodding vigorously. You give your time, your energy, your emotional labor like it's an unlimited resource. Your colleague needs help with her presentation. You stay back. Your neighbor needs someone to receive her courier. You are there. Your sister in law needs advice about her marriage, and you are the person the therapist who are there for her. Meanwhile, when was the last time you sat quietly and just breathed? And that's There's a beautiful line I once heard. You cannot pour from an empty cup, but we try, don't we? We pour and pour until we are running on fumes, snapping at our children, resenting our partners, and wondering why we feel so exhausted all the time. And when it comes to overreacting, here's a classic scene. Your mom in law makes a comment about your cooking, or your teenage daughter rolls her eyes at something you said, and suddenly you're in a full blown argument, your blood pressure is up, and you're replaying the conversation in your head for the next 3 hours. What if, and hear me out, what if you just let it go? Not because you're weak, but because you don't owe everyone access to your energy. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Some comments don't deserve a response. And some people are just having a bad day. It has nothing to do with you. So, here's what protecting your peace actually looks like. Is the young woman who stops posting every life update on Instagram because she realized she was living for validation, not joy. It's the working mother who stops attending every single school event because she understood that a presence matters more than a performance of perfect parenting. It's the man who stops trying to fix everyone's problems because he learned that boundaries are not walls, they are acts of self love. So when you protect your peace, something magical happens. The noise quiets down, the clarity comes in. You stop living in reaction mode and start living with intention. You make better decisions. You are kinder to others, yes, but more importantly, to yourself. Peace increases clarity, and clarity increases confidence. But let me be honest with you. Protecting your peace is not easy, especially in our culture. We are raised to be accommodating, to adjust, to keep quiet for the sake of log kya kahenge. We are taught that saying no is selfish, that boundaries are rude, that peace is something you earn after you have made everyone else happy. But here's the beautiful truth: you don't earn peace by sacrificing yourself, you claim it by honoring yourself. So, here is my beautiful thought for you today, and I want you to really let it sink in. Peace is not the absence of chaos around you, peace is the presence of calm within you, regardless of what's happening around you. Yes, your mom in law will still make comments, your boss will still send late night emails, your society group will still argue about parking spots. But none of that has to steal your peace unless you hand it over. So, today's exercises, I want you to actually do this. It's simple but powerful. Say no, or let me think about it at least once today, without guilt, without a paragraph of explanation, without apologizing for taking care of yourself. And when that friend asks for a favor you don't have energy for, let me think about it. When that relative asks why you're not doing something their way, this works for me. And when someone tries to pull you into drama, silence. Beautiful, powerful silence. Yes, your peace is sacred. Guard it like a temple. Because when you protect your peace, you don't just change your day, you change your life. And with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.